Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Professional Farmer 2014, and we are playing on the American map from the Platinum DLC. And in front of us we got a nice large, actually two nice large grass fields here. We're going to start picking them up. I did chop some corn already, got that sitting by the farm waiting to go, so some grass here next. As you can see, I did mow these fields already, so we'll get this grass picked up here. I definitely need to put some in for the cows first. They've only got a couple thousand left, so corn, I believe, was pretty close to being full yet. Maybe not 100%, but it was definitely a lot fuller than the hay was. Also, I realized when I started the game that apparently I must have both my GPUs enabled at the moment for my graphics card. I reinstalled the driver for it, and now my fields aren't showing up, so thought about stopping, restarting the game, and disabling that, all that good crap, but figure we just got the grass to pick up, so I think we'll be okay. It does look like this field's showing up, though. Maybe. Kinda hard to tell. Yeah, on my system I've got a GTX 590, and it has two GPUs on it. And if I have it in the graphics settings for maximum GPU, so it's using both GPUs, maximum graphics, it'll use both GPUs, and then for some reason my fields disappear. So, and normally like farming sim and stuff, I'll play with both GPUs enabled because that gives you your best frame rate, the most power. Yeah, with Professional Farmer, I got to remember every time I want to play this, I got to disable that in my NVIDIA graphics settings. Disable the multi-GPU support, so it'll only use one GPU. I'm not entirely sure which one it picks. Probably the first one, I would assume. Probably, the one the monitor's attached to. Hopefully that's something they'll fix if they come out with another version of Professional Farmer, Egg Sim, whatever they're going to call it. Kind of a pain in the butt to do that every time if I want to play Professional Farmer. And normally I would just leave it disabled all the time, but lately because of the issues I've had with Farming Sim, I've had my multi-GPU support enabled all the time, so give Farming Sim all the help it can. %59 so far. This thing only holds 10,000, so I've already got, I think our new tipper holds 28,000, something like that. Whatever the new tipper holds, that's what I got a load of corn sitting there waiting to go already, so probably be picking up grass this entire episode. Should be exciting. Yeah, we'll be advancing time some too, I would assume, once we get the bunker there for the grass filled. And then I should have two more fields, I believe, of grass to mow yet as well. And I've got a couple corn fields to go to yet, so hopefully my corn to grass ratio will work out somewhat. I know last year I did the same thing here, had quite a bit of grass and corn planted. Unfortunately, I didn't have quite the right ratio. I had significantly more corn than grass, so ended up having to go mow some more grass, bring that in from another field that we borrowed it off of. Okay, 93%. Almost full. It'd be nice if we had a larger, much larger, that is, a loading wagon. Okay, there's that one full. Got the mower hooked up to our friend tractor, by the way. I believe it's up this way somewheres. Ah, yes, there he is. He's sitting by what would be a field there if it was showing up. I don't think the grass shows up yet. Yeah, there's grass on this field here if you could actually see it, but yeah, fully grown grass. Oh well. We'll just have to make sure the next time we play it, I have that enabled, or disabled, I should say. Should really go looking on the forums or something, see if there's actually a way to get around that without actually having to disable that all the time. And it's not necessarily that I forgot so much as I updated my graphics card driver, and every time I update it, it always changes the settings that I had before, so that's usually what happens. Yeah, there's our load of chopped corn there waiting to go. That which is, let's take a look at the animals here. Yeah, we got 24,000 corn size, so not quite full, but pretty close. And we only had, I think it was like 3,000 or 4,000 grass. It's already put some in there, so. Actually, if we look now. Oh, it must have been 6,000. I was thinking it was only like 3 or 4. Maybe it was 6. Oh yeah, okay, I know what happened. I already had some in here and I dumped that in there. That's why I was thinking it's like it was only a couple thousand. And there's a little bit in here yet, and I dumped that in there first. So that's why we got some extra there. Okay, we'll head back to the field again. Yeah, as you can see, all the fields are gone. I don't think, I think we harvested everything off this field here. And this is how I've been making most of my money lately. And we've been making some pretty good money at it too, at that. Pretty much just feed the cows and give them lots of feed. Now with these two fields, I find it easy, just keep driving straight across them. I guess I could turn around here, but I believe both these fields are like exactly the same size. I just end up driving straight across. It works pretty good. Too bad professional farmer here, you can't take a plow them together. That makes some make a really nice big field here. And I definitely find this most easy to do in the cab view. I can follow, not really rows that much here, but it does still come in like kind of rows. You can follow the rows of clumps here a little bit. These do not get raked together. I haven't been anyway. Just straight from the mower. I don't know if there's really any benefit to buying a rake or not, considering how small it is. So... I know we bought it one time quite a ways back. Pretty much ended up selling it because I didn't really think there was much benefit. It pretty much takes 2 rows, combines them into one. And it's like at that point I might as well just drive up and down it twice with this wagon, so... And I'll get that little bit there I missed. So yeah, because of that, I've really never seen the sense of getting the rake again. I don't know, maybe at some point we'll give it another try. We'll see once. Yeah, for what they called a massive rake, it wasn't entirely that massive, so... Yeah, if folks have any comments or thoughts on that, let me know. If you think the rake is worth it, or you should just skip it, let me know. If you guys think we should get it again, maybe we can. But, yeah, like I said, it only took like 2 rows, combined them into one. And like I said earlier, pretty much at that point, I kind of figured just go up and down it twice with this thing, rather than we have to make, one pass with the rake, then we have to make a pass with this, which, equals 2 passes. So... I can understand if it combined 3 or 4 rows into one, which seems to me it should. Consider it was considered a massive rake, not entirely that massive, that's for sure. Okay, almost full again, 89%. And I'm starting to think my grass to corn ratio might be off again. I mean, considering I planted considerably more grass this time than I did corn, or at least I thought I did anyway. Got both these fields here, got that field over there, and then the one that's beyond that one yet. That's grass, and then I just got the 2 on the side of the barn there in corn. Oh, we are full. Okay. Also, our canola harvest definitely made a nice tidy profit. I would say we easily made 100,000 off that. I don't recall exactly where we started with that, but I'm thinking we probably made a good 120,000 off the canola. And that was this field here, and then the large field up over there. Yeah, the one that's right over there that you can't see because of the graphic issue. Okay, then what we're going to do too, I haven't sold the cows yet, so I'm going to go sell those now. I'm kind of curious to see if this will make a difference on how much grass we use. Normally I do this in the fall, buy the cows in the spring, so by the fall they're, depending on how this works out, we'll just say 6 months old, based on the in-game time maybe. Something like that. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, about 5 seasons old. I'm not sure how many months the game would consider that. I'm kind of curious to see if cows that are only like 1 season old, actually be 0 I guess technically, we're going to buy them right now, will use less. The 5 season old ones use 1,000 per day, so let's hop over to vehicles. And I've parked one of those new tractors we got up by the shop here. Unfortunately, we can't really seem to use these at all. Actually, I don't recall. Did I try this one, or... I know I tried one and we couldn't hook nothing up to it, so I don't recall which one I tried now. Let's first off bird food. I guess we're actually okay on that. Max it out anyway. And then we're going to sell all cows and ducks. Or not, cows and hens. Chickens. I have not been buying any ducks. Like I said, I haven't really seen the benefit of them. The little bit we make off of buying and selling them just doesn't seem worth it. Oh, interestingly enough, my hens are 2 years. Okay. Not sure why they'd be 2 years old. Okay, we'll buy them all back. Nice thing about buying them back, at least we can buy them in sets of 5. So yeah, as you can see from all that, we made, what, not quite 50,000. Yeah, not quite. Okay, we'll hop back to the farm. And now at this point, now I can put more grass in there. A little bit anyway. And I can't put any... Well, I can, but then I'd probably lose it, so we're going to wait on that. What we'll do at this point, it's advance time till the majority of the corn is gone. So it's pretty much just going to be going over here and hitting wait every time. See, I'm curious to see if this will make a difference in how much food they use. But at this point, they probably haven't used any yet. Oh, maybe they have. Yeah, they have. Okay. Looks like it's 1,000, by the way. I know the older the animals get, the more they use, so... Looks like probably the first year, maybe it's just 1,000 each, and then I'm not sure what it is the years after that. Yeah, using 1,000 each. Okay. No benefit there, then. I was hoping they'd use a little less. Maybe I could stretch it a little longer, make a little more money. That's possibly something they could implement, too. You know, seeing how cows are only 1 year old. Not even a year old. They shouldn't be making us anything. You know, wait till the cows are like a year old, then we start getting milk from them. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this like 20 some odd times. As you can see, we make good money from it though. Every time it's $6,000, so... Oh boy, it's raining again. Go figure. Now, technically you could possibly call this cheating, but this is really the only way to make money in this game. That I've found anyway. Crops you really don't make that much money off of, so... Depending on what you plant anyway. And if you want some of the larger equipment, it definitely costs quite a bit of money. Which is what I want, so... Okay, 14,000, so another good 10 times yet. Actually, 12, technically. I do want to empty that entire 28,000 in. And in order to do that, I only want 2,000 left. Also, a good idea, check, make sure bird food. Ooh, we are burning through the bird food. Yeah, it's a lot of bird food. Don't want to run out of the bird food, otherwise your birds will disappear on you. I'm making the assumption they'd be considered dying off. Usually works out about right, so 30,000 for the cows and the 1,000 for the bird food. Advance time, they all tend to run out about the same time. Give or take just a little bit, maybe. And it will pop up message too if you run out of something. In this case, probably bird food will run out first. I'm just making the assumption anyway. 6,000, so 4 more times. As you can see, our grass pile has gone down considerably. I'm assuming if we look over here, yes, that's gone down quite a bit as well. Quite a bit, actually. Okay, if I remember correctly, I think we need one more time after this. Yeah, so one more time should do it. And I know I've mentioned this before, but in case you haven't heard it or don't remember, the corn silo here will keep accepting it even though it's full, so you don't obviously want to waste it. At least I don't anyway. So I wait till it's completely, well, I was going to say completely empty. Not really completely empty so much as I wait till I can dump whatever I have in it. In this case, it would be, should be 28, yes, 28,000. Come on, back it up. Oh, is that pipe, I wonder? That doesn't really seem to be the pipe. Anyway, we're close enough. Empty it out. And where was our bird food at? 10. Wow, we're gonna need some bird food. Well, we don't. The birds do, anyway. Okay. Yep, I think that's empty. For some reason, the tippers actually never completely empty out. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, great. It's raining. How nice. Okay, I'm going to head over and get this thing fueled up. And because my fields aren't showing up, I won't actually chop any corn here. Otherwise, I probably would have. Okay, fill it up, and we might as well clean it while we're at it. I think I've actually put quite a bit of fuel in this thing already, believe it or not. Like a fuel-hungry vehicle. Okay, good on fuel on this thing. There we go, turn some lights on, otherwise it does get quite dark with the rain in this game. And we'll head up to the shop here, we'll buy some bird food first, and then we'll start filling up the grass again. The corn silo is obviously full already. At least it should have been anyway. Should probably look at that. Okay, bird food. Buy 1,000 of it again. I guess technically if you wanted to make a lot of money too, you could just keep advancing time and buying bird food. And hay for that matter, probably. Not sure how much money I'd make because the hay is fairly expensive. Well, you know what, I guess we can actually figure that out because it uses 1,000 every time. So you'd have to pay 1,000, right? Yeah, it'd be times 10, so 1,000. So you'd make, if you didn't have the corn anyway, you'd make 1,500 every time. Not sure what you make on the birds, but I'm not sure exactly how much it uses every time. Nope, not gonna be able to make that turn, am I? Anyway, folks, I think with that we'll call it an episode there. It's kind of raining out, so hey, folks, have any comments or questions? Be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.